My name is Stanley Cobb, and I am pursuing a master's degree in Human Services, Crisis and Trauma Counseling. This meeting took place on November the 11th at noon in my home. The meeting was an hour and 45 minutes long with 7 participants who were all African American males. It was a diverse group of professionals and blue-collar workers present. There was no co-leader facilitating the meeting. The nature of the meeting was to focus on how the group feels that we have to protect our sons in a world where black men are being killed by the system and each other on a daily basis. The group dynamics, content, and the process. I was elected to be leader by all members of the group because I facilitate meetings all the time. I started the meeting off by establishing boundaries and rules, and the main instruction was that we were going to reflect on the topic and not the issue through verbal hostility, by blame or negativity because of someone's differing opinions or thoughts on this issue. We opened up with each of us telling who we are and what we hope to gain from the group. For the most part, all members participated, but immediately following the dyad group, there was tension that arose with 2 group members. I believe that we would remove some assimilation through association within the group by utilizing the dyad approach. In the dyad approach, I paired each member with someone that didn't know each other, and that was my hope that this would make the group more comfortable to share. I thought that this would be instrumental in establishing a more cohesive group based on our topic. They shared for 5 minutes, and when we came back together, guy number 1, who shared a variance of difference, said to guy number 2, "Oh, I see that you are one of them." I had to utilize the pullback method with the 2 men and reiterate the rules by asking them to reflect on the issue and not through blame or negativity. Because of guy number 1, some of the members were reluctant to share. Each member was allowed the necessary time to provide work through sharing without interruption. They shared their thoughts freely about this topic. As each member shared, the group did see that there was one overarching point that was crystal clear, and that was that we all want to protect our children, and yet we have a difference of opinion in how that should happen. Personal experience was brought out as each group member shared in their work through their experience. Now to the self-assessment. I do this for a living. Being a court-appointed mediator facilitating group sessions every month is one thing, but this particular group was facilitated without a rule book of instructions. I realized that I have to be more willing to listen without interruptions. One of my main challenges was, as one of the group members was sharing on 2 separate occasions, I interrupted him, and then I had to apologize twice for not allowing him to share without offering a remedy to his problem. During their work process, I believe I did well in reflecting their thoughts and guiding them to share as much as they were comfortable to do so. But when it got uncomfortable for them, they knew that they could stop at any time. I believe I made this a safe environment and one where we could speak freely due to instructions being in place that would keep us from being negative to others because of what we each felt personally was right. I believe that I should have allowed more time for this group, though, through a meeting time which would have allowed us to have sessions that didn't seem so rushed. Because the men are so busy, it would have taken us almost 40 days to reconnect. I wanted to see how far we could get, and the afterthought was that rushing the group meeting could have thwarted the entire premise of the group. In conclusion, I will utilize more of the counseling techniques that have proven beneficial to many licensed counselors over the years. I will refrain from interruptions. I will establish a better time frame that stem from results over a long period of time versus a one-time initial meeting. I will allow the members to pair themselves in the dyad groups versus me appointing them with someone to share with. The greatest benefit for group counseling is there may be others in the room that can benefit from each other, but the counselor is also benefiting from the experiences of group members. This will allow him to share and grow with others that he may counsel in the future who may have some of the same experiences as others within each group that he has counseled prior to. And I believe that this will help him to have more leadership capability in the processes of growing as a formable and productive leader.